Hey, it's Maddie.
And I forgot my name. It's Caressa.
You're not watching the Disney Channel right now.
You're listening to
Dreadfully Twisted.
I'm leaving that in. Hey guys, we're back. I should probably. Oh my god, we just had this conversation last time, guys. But oh well.
Guess who's back
again. Dreadfully Twisted is back. Tell your friends, and family.
Steve says hello.
Yeah, we haven't talked about Steve.
Yeah.
In the last few episodes.
He's been a little shy lately.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Our little seagull Steve.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My brain's not working today. I forgot my name. It happens. I don't know. This whole weekend has just been a mess, though.
Yeah.
Technology's great.
Oh, yeah. Totally. It totally didn't mess up all of our plans. Oh, my God. I can't even believe it. Okay. Shout out to Apple.
Apple?
Or Samsung. Whichever one
I
decided to mess up. But, yeah, anyways. Any new paranormal activity?
I actually haven't checked.
No?
I haven't checked because this week also did not go as planned.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know. I can't believe it's already Sunday.
I know this week went so.
I'm like, I have to go to work tomorrow and I'm so sad.
Oh.
It's like, I don't want to. It went by so fast. Yeah, I don't know if I have any paranormal stuff. I would have to check. I'll let you know. Yeah. Sorry, you just heard me yawn. I'm tired.
Yeah, we're doing an early episode today.
Yeah. I went to bed at like 3 a.m., so bear with me.
Because our text didn't want to send yesterday, and then...
Or my phone didn't want to get it. I don't know.
Whatever, whichever one. Any other updates?
I don't think so.
No?
No. Not that I can think of.
Yeah. Same.
Wait, did you hear about that? I just saw this like briefly.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that girl who's been going on TikTok live and apparently she had like something going on in her backyard, like a rug or something, and she thought it was like suspicious, so then she called the police and then they brought cadaver dogs and then they found something.
Oh my god, no.
So she might have like bodies on her property.
That's terrifying.
I don't know what happened to my voice right there. It just like went out.
That's so crazy.
I saw something about it on Facebook. I didn't see anything about it on TikTok because I have not been on TikTok in a while.
Yeah. If you guys hear running, it's my cats. They have the zoomies.
They have the zoomies. Yeah. They're awake. I am not.
Same.
I wish I could have your energy.
Same.
That'd be great.
Give us some.
Please.
But today, we have a 2-for-1 special, even though they're not good at all.
They're not special.
They're not special. They're awful. 2-for-1 awful special. Yeah. But both of these.
Sorry.
Actually, it should be a 3-for-1 special, but I didn't have the time, so
you're good.
Yeah. We're taking this episode to Hong Kong.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever covered one. But
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Is this that one that you're talking to me about?
Probably. One of them.
Okay, well, I guess I'll find out.
You probably have heard of one of these for sure.
I don't know.
Because it's been like everywhere. And it's so disturbing. But, yeah. So, just a trigger warning. This episode is very graphic. Like, there's a lot of, like, this is straight out of, like, Texas Chainsaw or, like, a literal horror movie. Like, this should be, this literally sounds like a horror movie. It's terrifying. So, yeah.
I hate, like, those ones are always, like, the most scary.
But if you get queasy or something, you might want to skip this one. So, yeah.
Or skip ahead.
But, well, I'm not getting into that for a while, so You'll be fine. I'll let you know whenever it starts. But, okay. So, I just want to show you a picture of her first because she was so...
Oh my gosh, she is so pretty. I love her dress.
She wore the best dresses ever.
Is this the one that's the more like recent?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, I love that dress.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. Is this like her Instagram?
Yeah. She wore the prettiest outfits ever. Anyways, we're gonna get into this story.
How'd you find her Instagram?
She was an influencer. So,
oh, okay. Yeah. I was just like, I was like, wow, you really deep dived on that one.
No, yeah, she's famous in Hong Kong.
Okay.
Abby Choi Tin Fung was a famous influencer from Hong Kong. She was the oldest of 3 daughters and came from a wealthy family who ran a construction business with dealings in mainland China. When she was young, around 18 or 19, she married a guy named Alex Kwong Kong Chi. He came from a poor family. She had 2 kids with him, but their marriage didn't last and they ended up divorcing. And I'm pretty sure it was like 2 years later, so it wasn't long. Maybe 3, but yeah. Being a good and likely naive person, she kept helping the family with their money despite getting remarried and having 2 kids with her new husband as well. So now she has 4 kids. Okay. And she's remarried. She bought an $8 million apartment.
An apartment for $8 million? I can't even imagine.
I know.
Like, wouldn't that be so small, I would think?
I don't know. But $8 million, that's insane.
That is insane.
You should get a whole entire, like, mansion with 800 acres of land for that price. Like,
right. It should be like the nicest house ever. It should be the hugest house ever. It should have the most land.
That's just crazy.
That's insane.
She bought an $8 million apartment in a wealthy neighborhood and signed it over to Alex's father for the family to use. She still owned it, technically. She gave money to the family for years. Like, that is the nicest thing ever. Who do you know would just, like, help their ex's family because they know that they don't have money? Like, still. Even while they're remarried with, like, new kids. Like, that's sweet.
Really nice, but I also feel like the husband would have to really be okay with that.
Yeah.
Or, like, the significant other would really have to be, like, okay with that. Crazy.
Alex had an older brother, and she employed him as her driver. She also bought him a pancake stand he used to sell goods when he wasn't working as her driver.
That's so cute.
You know, and they were so close. Like, his brother and her, they were like literally, I have so many pictures that I found of them 2 together, and he, like, posts, like, happy birthday, sis. So, like, you know that they were, like, besties. Or, like, definitely treated each other like brother and sister.
Yeah. That's so sad, though, because that's going to be so hard on.
I know. Yeah, his name was Anthony. After years of this, she became older and less naive and recognized the family was using her for her money. She decided she wanted her $8 million apartment back. The family did not like that. Obviously, they did not like that. And the family was still resentful of her, despite everything she did.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She gave you money, bought you an apartment, and then you still don't like her.
Millions of dollars.
What's wrong with you?
Like, literally. She was even looking for a new apartment to buy for them.
Oh my god.
And give them for good. In a place that was cheaper. But they didn't want that because...
Of course. Not nice.
Because what is wrong with them?
Greedy, that's what.
Literally, like, you wouldn't be thankful for that. Like, seriously, you're like, no, I don't want a cheaper apartment. I want this something $1 million apartment because even though yins aren't together. What is wrong with you?
That's crazy. I hate people.
Me too.
Well, people like that.
Same.
Not. Let me clarify that.
Probably having gotten used to living the high life they couldn't afford because everyone in the family, other than Alex's brother, was in some kind of debt. Abby Choi's first marriage in 2012 to Alex Kwong ended in divorce in 2020. No, it didn't. I can't. My brain doesn't work this.
In a year. In a year that is hard to say.
2016. And her new husband was named Tam Chuk Kwon. Not Kwong, that was the other one. And his father founded Tam Jai Yunnan Mixian, which is a well-known casual restaurant chain, which is a very famous restaurant in Hong Kong. I'm assuming it's like the River House of...
You're good.
I realized that I already said that. Okay. She still maintained good relations with Kwong's relatives and referred to Anthony Kwong, which was Alex's brother, as her own brother. I also said that because they have so many pictures together. He called her sis, so they definitely. And she also helped him with the pancake stand. Which was so
That's so cute.
I know.
Little pancake stand.
Yeah. I want to go to a pancake stand.
I know, I want pancakes right now. I didn't eat breakfast, so I'm like,
I know.
food. Pancakes sound so good.
Yet Abby's relationship with her ex-husband's family began to turn sour after she began making plans to sell the luxury apartment she bought for the Kwong family. Although Abby paid for it, it was registered under her ex-husband's father's name, who allegedly arranged the mortgage agreement as such to avoid paying 8 million Hong Kong dollars, which is actually 1 million US dollars.
Oh, okay.
So
okay, I was like, but still, yeah, that's still a lot.
Because I forgot Hong Kong dollars is different. Yeah.
The currency exchange and stuff like that.
Okay, so here's when things turn sour, and if you are not good with gore and stuff, now's probably the time to just go do your own research and have a great day.
Have a great day. Or you can skip ahead till a little bit.
Okay, so obviously this angered the family, and they decided to begin plotting her murder.
Oh my god, yeah, that's just what you do.
Yeah.
Yep, only option.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Instead, you could have just gave her money back that was hers, and then got a new place, and then you really cut her out of your life.
Exactly.
Not kill her.
And if you really didn't want to give it up, you could have just been like, "Please, we really need it for like a little while until we get on our feet," or like something. Not murder her. What is wrong with you? I hate people like that. What's wrong with people? People are scary.
Yes, they are. So scary.
Also, whenever you see the picture of them, you're gonna be like terrified because they literally look so normal. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah.
That's always like the scariest. Like they look like the normal, and then they're not.
Like they literally look like people that you passed on the street before, like at the mall or like something. Like that's so scary that somebody that you could have passed to like.
Well, I think there is a statistic that at least once a day you walk past at least one like killer or something.
I've seen that.
I don't know how true like it is or like if I said that correctly, but there is a statistic out there that says that, which is also terrifying.
Yeah, it is. Abby's chauffeur and former brother-in-law, Anthony Kwong, was supposed to have driven to Kadori Hill to meet Abby to pick her daughter up from school.
Oh my god, I forgot she had kids.
Yeah. 4.
Okay.
When she failed to show up, she was reported missing. Anthony Kwong and his parents were questioned by police on the disappearance, but allegedly provided false and misleading statements. Anthony Kwong had been chauffeuring Abby in one of the vehicles when ex-husband Alex Kwong suddenly joined them. The couple had an altercation that resulted in Abby sustaining severe injuries, rendering her unconscious.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Upon reaching the village house, it is suspected that both of the brothers and their father killed and dismembered 28-year-old Abby.
So even the one that was like close with her.
Okay, it is not known if he had a part in it. But I don't know. I really don't know what I think. We're going to give our thoughts at the end.
Okay.
But
because you said both brothers, so that would be him and
Anthony and Alex and then Dad. But like they really like loved each other like as brother and sister. So I have a hard time believing that he knew, but at the same time, you never know.
Okay, well I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what I think.
Police reported that the scheme was premeditated, with Cao Kwong renting out an apartment to dismember Abby's body.
Oh my god. I hate people.
Me too.
Why?
3 days after her disappearance, police uncovered the grisly truth. Okay, this literally is terrifying, and this is when it gets right to the point. This is like straight out of a horror movie, so beware.
Okay.
Like it hasn't been already, but it's still...
Yeah.
When police discovered the apartment, they noted that it was essentially a butcher shop, equipped with an electric saw, meat grinder, hammer, and chopping blades.
What?
Yeah. The apartment was covered in plastic material, and the Kwongs wore face shields and black protective outwear to prevent blood spattering on them.
Did they watch Dexter or something?
They must have.
Because, like, oh my god.
Yeah. They also put, like, plastic around the room, so they probably definitely did. That's... Honestly, that is so premeditated. I have no, like, words.
Yeah, like, that's, like... I don't know.
So scary. That's, like, it's literally straight out of a horror movie.
That is. And, like, that's, like, the scariest, like, type of cases, too, because, like, a horror movie is supposed to be something that's not true.
I know.
And then you find a case that is true, and it could be like a horror movie. Exactly. And then it's just, like, scary because, like, it can actually happen in real life.
Exactly. In the refrigerator of the apartment were 2 dismembered legs and 2 pots of soup containing Abby's head and other human remains.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why would you do this?
A skull and several ribs were found in one of the 2 large soup pots at the village house. There was also, like, vegetables in it, so why were you gonna eat? Just makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is just so messed up. Like, you could have just walked away. Did something different, not kill her.
Like, were you gonna sit down and have dinner? Human dinner?
Gross.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either.
Forensic experts also found a 6.5 centimeter by 5.5 centimeter hole at the back of the skull, which police suspect it could have been the fatal blow. Alex Kwong, Anthony Kwong, and Kwong Kao were charged with murder. Alex and Anthony's mother, Jenny Lee, 63, who is suspected to have been aware of the murder plot, was charged with perverting the course of justice. Abby Choi's former brother-in-law, Anthony Kwong, former father-in-law, Kwong Kao, and former mother-in-law, Jenny Lee, were arrested, but Choi's ex-husband, Alex Kwong, wasn't apprehended until Saturday, February 25th, when he was caught trying to board a speedboat to flee Hong Kong with roughly $64,000 US dollars, not Hong Kong.
Oh my god.
And another $510,000 in luxury watches.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah. A 5th suspect.
Oh my god.
A 47-year-old woman nicknamed Young Young. Can't find anything about her. So weird. But believed to be Kwong Kao's secret lover.
Of course.
Yeah. Was arrested also. She is suspected of helping him rent the ground floor flat of the village house, which was the butcher shop. And another flat where Alex Kwong hid.
God.
The suspects were remanded without bail after their first court appearance. If found guilty of murder, Alex Kwong, Anthony Kwong, and Kwong Kao faced life imprisonment. Alex Kwong's counsel on November 14th told the district court that his client would plead guilty to 6 charges of theft alleged to have taken place between June 2013 and January 2015. He also failed to surrender himself to the court in October 2015 in breach of his bail conditions. The amended indictment said Alex Kwong had stolen a total of 35 necklaces, 31 bracelets, 13 gold bars, 102 gold grains, 6 pendants, and 10 taels of gold from 6 people.
Wow.
Wow. While awaiting trial for the murder of Abby Choi, he was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for theft and jumping bail. The court has rescheduled the court mentioned for the 6 defendants to take place between January 29th and February 29th, 2024. Between then.
2024? Or do you mean 2025?
Oh, yeah. I guess that would be 2025. Despite an application for bail, Abby Choi's ex-mother-in-law was denied release and will remain in custody. There is no further information regarding this case. Also, I added this because I thought this was so insane to me.
Mm-hmm. So I have a question.
Yeah.
So when Anthony went to go pick her up that day, he reported her missing?
I guess so.
And then the police decided how did they find that place?
I have no idea.
I'm just wondering.
I couldn't find, there isn't like a lot about this case out there. So, I don't know.
I was just wondering because I was just like, how did they know to go there? I mean, I guess they could have just like suspected the family to be something to do with it because of, I don't know. Yeah. But I'm just wondering. Sorry.
And if they rented an apartment at the same
time,
yeah, or like at the same place that apartment was, they probably have the right to search their.
True.
But yeah, that was disturbing.
Yes,
I added this, and this is going to lead into the other story. Despite its long history of organized crime, modern Hong Kong has one of the lowest murder rates on Earth, with between 0.2 and 0.9 homicides per 100,000 people every year. By comparison, the United Kingdom has between 0.9 and 1.2, and the United States has between 4.4 and 6.5.
What?
Yeah.
Jeez.
We need to move out of state. We need to move out of the country.
The U.S. isn't safe.
We're scared. I'm scared.
I'm scared too.
6.5. The other ones have 0.
I know. That's crazy. There's always like murder happening like every day in the U.S. though. Because a lot of the true crime cases are in the United States.
The last murder to seize so many headlines was the 2013 case of Henry Chow Hoi Leong, who killed his parents and stashed their heads in the fridge.
What's up with them in fridges?
I don't know.
Dismembering people.
What is happening? Like, what?
Why is that your choice?
I know. Was there like a movie or something that gave people this idea or something?
There might have been.
I don't know. That's so weird that in the same, like, Hong Kong, like, both. I mean, it's probably happened multiple times here.
Yeah.
But now that I think about it.
But, like, why is that, like, the most popular?
I know. It's weird. It's really weird.
I don't know.
He was jailed for life in 2015. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, there was the murder of 23-year-old nightclub hostess Fan Man Yi, who was kidnapped by 3 mobsters, tortured for more than a month, and eventually killed.
Oh my god, that's so scary and sad.
I'm not going to say what happens next because I'm going to be talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Fan Man Yi was abandoned by her family as a child.
Aww.
No. She was raised in a girls' home. By the time she was a teenager, she had developed a drug addiction and was turning to prostitution to pay for her habit. By 23, she had secured a job as a hostess at a nightclub, though she was still battling addiction. In early 1997, Fan Man Yi met Chan Man Lok, a 34-year-old socialite. The two met at the nightclub and discovered they had something in common. Fan Man Yi was a prostitute and a drug addict, and Chan Man Lok was a pimp and a drug dealer. I feel so bad because, like, if her life could have been so different, you know?
Yeah. That is really sad.
Before long, Fan Man Yi was a regular addition to Man Lok's group, in addition to his henchmen. Later in 1997, desperate for money and drugs, Fan Man Yi stole Man Lok's wallet and attempted to make off with the $4,000 inside it. She hadn't realized that Chan Man Lok was the last person she would have stolen from. As soon as he saw his cash was gone, Man Lok enlisted 2 of his henchmen, Liang Sheng Cho and Liang Hua Lun, to kidnap Man Yi. I don't know why I'm good at pronouncing.
Yeah, I was like, you're doing so good. I was like, I would be like butchering these
like,
names.
Every episode that we, like, maybe not every episode, but like the past couple, I've like just been, and I'm like, I know that's how it's pronounced, and I don't know why I'm like, how I can pronounce these so well. I don't know.
And there's me, I'm like, I have to look it
up. As soon as he saw his cash was gone, Man Lok enlisted 2 of his henchmen, Liang Sing Cho and Liang Hua Lun, to kidnap Man Yi. He intended to force her into prostitution for himself and take the money he earned as payback for the cash she had stolen from him. But before long, the plan got out of hand.
I feel like also it was just like wrong person to do that to.
Yeah.
And it was just like, but she needed it, and it's just like, be so sad.
Same. Okay, before I continue, if you want to skip ahead, you can. There is a trigger warning for grape.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you would like to just skip ahead, like, now is your time. Maybe 20. The drug lord and his henchmen soon decided that simply prostituting Fan Man Yi wasn't going to be enough and began torturing her. They tied her up and beat her, and for over a month subjected her to various horrors, burning her skin, raping her, and forcing her to eat human feces. What is wrong with people?
What is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Just take your money back and let her go.
I know.
I hate this.
Though the torture of Fan Man Yi was horrifying enough, perhaps more horrifying is the tale of the 14-year-old girl who reported her murder to the police. Not only was she responsible for turning the torturers in, but she was one herself.
Oh, she was 14. Why do you have to be like? Just don't be a bad person. Just be a good person. Don't do this. Like,
seriously. Known only as Ah Fong, likely a pseudonym given to her by the Hong Kong courts, the 14-year-old girl was a girlfriend of Chan Man Lok's, though girlfriend was probably a loose term. In all likelihood, the girl was another one of his prostitutes. At 14, that's literally disgusting.
So sad and gross, and ugh.
That's so sad.
I'm like covering my eyes because I'm like, I don't want to see this.
The bear. I choose the bear.
Yes.
I choose the bear.
Yeah.
At one point, when Ah Fong was visiting the torturous trio in Man Lok's apartment, she witnessed Man Lok kick Fan Man Yi 50 times in the head.
Oh my god.
Ah Fong then joined in, hitting Fan Man Yi in the head.
What's wrong with you?
I hate them all.
Yes.
Other than Fan Man Yi.
Yeah.
Though the details of the extent of the torture inflicted by Ah Fong were not released, as part of her plea deal, they were no doubt extensive. When asked about them, she replied, "I had a feeling it was for fun." How is that fun? What is wrong with you? You need to be in prison, locked up for the rest of your life, along with all these disgusting people, monsters. Not even people.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They don't deserve to be called people.
No. This is so sad. After a month of torture, Ah Fong discovered that Fan Man Yi had died overnight.
Aww.
Chan Man Lok and his henchmen argued that she had died from an overdose of methamphetamine and that she had administered herself. Though most experts speculate it was her injuries that eventually killed her. Definitely.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
The only... How are you going to get kicked 50 times in the head probably every single day? Like,
yeah, and then survive that. And then I don't even think she would have like the wherewithal to even be able to do that to herself. Like to administer that. So I think he was just saying that to cover it up. He was like, "Oh, I didn't do that."
What is wrong with people?
Reminds me of Trout's shoe.
Ugh. Trout.
Because he was like, "Oh, I didn't kill her."
Yeah. Disgusting. I hate him also.
That case took a lot out of me.
Yeah, I can imagine. They only speculate because there's no way to know for sure. After discovering she was dead, the henchmen moved Fan Man Yi's body to the apartment bathtub. Okay, it's gonna get gory, just so you know.
Okay.
and dismembered her with a saw.
Why?
And also, I don't know what is wrong with people in Hong Kong. Add them to the list, because then they cooked the individual pieces of her body to stop her from decomposing and emitting the smell of rotting flesh.
But if you cook it, it still go bad.
Exactly. And wouldn't it even smell? That would make me think it would smell more.
Yeah,
like,
because
it doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I don't even want to know what human
Me
flesh
either.
smells like that.
Same. I don't want
Gross.
to know.
Don't let me know.
Yeah, same. I can go the rest of my life without it.
Yeah.
Using boiling water on the same stove on which they were cooking dinner.
Yeah, let me just cook this human flesh on the same stove that I used to
Yeah.
cook my dinner. What is wrong with you?
Killers boiled the pieces of her body and disposed them with the household garbage. Her head, however, they saved. After boiling it on the stove and allegedly using the same kitchen utensils to stir their meals, ew,
Gross.
that they did to move her head around. Ew.
This reminds me of Joe Matheny that you did like forever ago.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god. Joe Metheny's freaking burger stand all over again. I can't. After boiling it on the stove, wait, I already said that, sorry. They sewed her boiled skull into an oversized Hello Kitty mermaid doll.
Just ruined Hello Kitty for me.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of this case before?
No.
Okay, because
No.
if you did, you would have known by the Hello Kitty, because it's
No.
basically called the Hello Kitty.
So they just put her in a stuffed animal. What?
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong with you?
I have no.
You could have just let her go.
I know.
Just let her live. But no, you did all this.
Exactly.
You're terrible people.
You're disgusting.
Oh my god.
Hate them all.
I guess I was not prepared for
Yeah.
this.
It's not over. There's more.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's even more, well, not even more. This one's also disgusting. Additionally, they kept one of Fan Man Yi's teeth and several internal organs, which they stored in a plastic bag.
Why?
That's disgusting. What is wrong with you?
I don't even know why I'm even asking why.
Yeah. In exchange for protection, which she also likely received in part due to the fact that she was so young, Ah Fong testified against Chan Man Lok and his two henchmen. In an attempt to rid herself of the haunting she claimed to be experiencing, she detailed the... Oh yeah, I gotta get into it too. She claimed to... She detailed the torture that the three men put Fan Man Yi through. Though the story was so disturbing, many felt it could not be possibly true. The evidence uncovered by police was damning and disturbing. The apartment in which Fan Man Yi had been tortured was full of Hello Kitty memorabilia.
No.
From sheets and curtains to towels and silverware. Furthermore, the body part trophies taken from Fan Man Yi were found inside with evidence that all three men had interacted with them. Unfortunately, due to the state of Fan Man Yi's remaining body parts, the police and medical examiners were unable to determine a cause of death. There was no doubt that she had experienced indescribable torture and that the three men had inflicted much of the damage to her body. There was no way to tell whether a drug overdose or the torture was to blame.
Yeah, because they tampered
Yeah.
with it so much by doing all that.
As a result, the three men were convicted, not of murder, but manslaughter.
What?
As the jury believed that though they had caused her death, death was not the intent. Oh, please. Get out of
Oh
here.
my god, kicking her every day for 50 times. Freaking, that's, oh my god. That makes me so angry.
If death was not the intent, what was? Like, that
Yeah,
doesn't even
what
make any
was?
sense.
Obviously, if they did all this, they intended to kill her.
Exactly.
Doesn't make sense.
The
Verdicts like that make me
Yeah,
so
I
mad.
know, same.
Like, I'm so heated right now.
Same.
Like, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
The charge left Hong Kong's public reeling from the Hello Kitty murder case, but the trio was sentenced to life in prison, with the possibility of parole in 20 years. And they better not get it, or I swear I'm going to go to Hong Kong myself.
We're gonna riot.
Yeah. And we're going to form a strike until they put them away again.
Petition.
Exactly. And also, hold on. Gotta look something.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Ah Fong, the 14-year-old who took a part in this.
Yeah.
She approached Chinese police extremely paranoid. She had informed the officers that she was being haunted by a woman and that she had supernatural episodes about Fan's demise. Fan Manley. While the police originally thought she had an extensive imagination, their doubts quickly changed after diving deeper into her supposed stories. Once the girl began revealing more information, the invisible haunting she was scared of turned into an admittance of murder. Ah Fong told the police that she was a part of a collective gruesome act against a woman in her apartment. Hearing this turn of events prompted police to look into these claims.
I'm so sorry. You can hear my stomach.
That's okay. Mine is growling too.
I'm like, I should not be hungry because this is like disgusting, but like, I also didn't eat yet. So like, I have no appetite, but my stomach's growling, so I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's like very loud.
That's disgusting. Upon arrival at the Granville Road apartment where Ah Fong lived, they could see that she resided with other men who were much older. Ah Fong ran away from home after fighting with her parents and ended up there in a relationship with a 34-year-old member of the trade. That is disgusting.
Okay.
Sorry.
Why would a 34-year-old want to be with a 14-year-old?
Because they're...
You have nothing in common. You're gross. Stop. Don't do that.
It's because they are certified.
Yeah. Disgusting. Ugh, it makes me so... Ugh.
But yeah, her ghost thing, that has nothing to do. She's messed up.
That's sad.
Yeah. That story was so sad. Both of them were. They were both so pretty, and I felt so bad. Cool.
Yeah. Makes me so sad. It's so sad.
Ooh.
Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, she had a child too.
I wonder if that is her kid.
Or she's holding a kid.
She had one son with her husband in 1998.
Oh.
I'm surprised that they're like that picture. It's always been like I've heard
like
about this case
the doll
too. Yeah.
You'd be surprised. There's this one case that I might want to cover, but it's the Israel Keys. He's the serial killer in Alaska.
Yeah.
He sewed open a girl's eyes after she died. And
God.
after he killed her, he sewed her eyes open, and that picture's out there. And
you told me about that.
I was listening to another podcast that covered it, and I was swiping the pictures, and I didn't know. Yeah. Whenever I swiped over, I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I swiped back over, and I was like, "I did not want to see that."
Now it's engraved in your mind.
It's engraved in my mind forever, and it's so haunting.
Well, that's like two of them for me. One, the black metal murder. Mm-hmm. That album cover is literally on the internet.
Yeah,
like of his dead friend. That's insane to me. And then the other one was the Black Dahlia. That will never leave my mind.
Yeah, that one would be one that we would really have to do a lot of research on. But yeah, so
that's one case that really shivered me timbers.
Because it was unsolved.
Yeah.
So, wow, those cases were
very heavy.
Yeah,
heavy as a
I'm like trying to like process it. Oh, it's so sad. Yeah, it's so sad. Well, I don't know how to end this. I don't know how to transition from that. So if you want to see pictures of the beautiful women that were killed, butchered,
and then last, I'll put the evil monster.
Yeah, in a senseless way that they shouldn't have been. You can go to our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Dreadfully Twisted Podcast. If you want to send us your stories, true crime or paranormal, or if you have any cases that you would like us to cover, please email us at dreadfullytwistedpodcast@gmail.com or comment on our Reddit page or /dreadfullytwistedpod. You can listen anywhere where you listen to podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Samsung Podcasts, even though right now I'm at Apple and Samsung. Because we didn't get our text messages yesterday. Yeah. But that's just nothing. And then everywhere else, I don't know. I can't think of, my brain right now is just not working. Same. But you can listen anywhere you listen to podcasts. Please share the podcast with your friends and family. Give us 5 stars.
5 stars.
5 stars.
Send us some ideas.
Send us
some
some
cases you want us
ideas.
to cover.
Help us stay relevant in the charts with like sharing our podcast, going to our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, liking our stuff and following there and everything. And yeah, I think I'm forgetting something. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
I think so.
I think that's it.
Follow us on our social medias.
Yeah, I did say that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I missed anything, you know
You know
the
drill.
You know the drill.
Send us to your family and friends, and we love you. Be a good person.
Be a good person. Do not be like these people.
No.
Please.
Be a good person. Unlike these people that we cover on this podcast.
Yeah, and stay spooky because it's spooky season, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye. Bye.